All right. What's up, party people? How we doing? What is everyone up to tonight? Let's see here. Went to Best Buy today. Almost didn't make it out. Almost didn't make it out. It was a struggle. I almost bought 3 TVs. I don't have any money for one TV. But I was like, well, that's a really good credit card deal. I should get 3 TVs. No. I'd like to thank the Lord for some willpower today, because I did not have any. I was about to I was like, yeah, I'll just spend $5,000. It'll be fine. I should have spent some money, but I was like, no, I gotta walk out. All right, so what are we doing here? We're organizing rings, isn't it fun? Yay. It's the last of the clear rings. If these don't finish out the rest of the inlay, that's it. Yeah. Oh, what is it, child? What? Oh, his tablet, he's lost all his games. Okay, well, you better go find them. I know you're not serious right now. I just told you not to come downstairs. This isn't an emergency, dude. You have all your body parts, man.
I installed one game.
You installed one game and what?
Yeah.
Okay. You're shirtless. Get off the screen here. No, seriously, like you can't be on here.
I know they're gonna.
Okay, I don't know where your games are, man. Okay? Like, you gotta be kidding me right now.
Can you restart it?
Can I restart? Yeah, I'll restart your tablet, then you take it back upstairs. All right, here you go. There you go.
Thank you, Daddy.
All right, I love you. Okay, do not come back downstairs again. No, unless it is an emergency, like you're missing a body part. Okay? If you lose a finger, let me know. Otherwise, stay upstairs. Call your mom. All right. That's a fun way to neglect the audience, isn't it? That's my son. He's my oldest. He's my oldest. He's my only. I only have one son. All right. We got 2 bags and 1 box clear rings. We're working with the engineered plastic from the Ring Lord. And, I need those for what we're doing. We're working on an inlay of an orca, a killer whale. Let me, does it? The kind of, right? Like, that's kind of identifiable, right? Hey, Barb, how you doing? Uh-oh, fixing a dragon statue. What happened? What happened to the dragon statue? Now I'm curious. Something has occurred. Drama. All right, where are we at here? This, let me lay it down for you, and if you turn your head sideways, you can kind of see a whale, see? Like, here's the tail, okay? The body, the left fin, the right fin, and here's the head of the whale, and here's the dorsal fin. And once we have it all, like, once all the clear rings are on, we'll put it in the oven at 250 degrees for 15 minutes to alleviate the fracturing issue of the clear rings, right? Once you close them, they have a tendency to fracture and break. And then once it's done in the oven, that's it. We're done. We'll hang it up. All right. All right. It was your first attempt, and you look like crap, you got impatient and made too many mistakes. I can't tell you how many projects I've done that on. The last project that we were doing, the water bottle, as they say it in England. I was just getting frustrated with it, and I'm probably gonna do another stream where I go back to it and I'm like quiet the whole time and intently and focused intently on getting it to look the way I want. But it happens, you know. All right, I'm not opposed to tearing stuff completely apart in order to get it the way I want. Do I have to put it in the oven to melt the rings together? No. Okay, so we're working with 3 different types of rings that are the engineered plastic rings from the Ring Lord. All right. And early on, after these came out, there was a noticeable issue of the clear rings fracturing, and that's the one on I don't know, your left, my right, your left, I can't tell. This one, right? When you close it, it has a tendency to fracture along this edge, and you got to put them in the oven at 250 degrees, not to melt all the rings together. It's not like perler beads or anything. Not that I know anything about perler beads. But you do it so that the fractures get fixed. Right? And that way the rings hopefully won't break. At least in theory. Right? I'm going to watch what I'm doing here. We're going around the dorsal fin right now. All right. So yeah, I went to Best Buy today for a USB stick. Renee needed one, and I needed to get out of the house for a little bit. So fun story. Renee found Dawson's Creek on Netflix, and within about 5 minutes, I told her, it's like, look, honey, I love you. I do, I love you, but I don't love you enough to sit here and watch a show with you. So I went to Best Buy, where I almost spent a ridiculous amount of money on stuff I don't need. Stuff I want, but I don't need, right? I've got space in my basement here for a nice big TV mounted into the wall. And I want to put a TV in there. We just got a receiver, and we have whoever built the house that we bought wired the basement for sound. And then we never used it because we didn't have a receiver. Well, we got a receiver the other day, and lo and behold, all the speakers work, and it sounds amazing. And I mean, it's pretty ridiculous how awesome it is, because there's something like 17 speakers down here, and it sounds pretty amazing when they're all going off playing playing any song really. So, all right, what do I want to do here? This? I think I want to do this. All right. Start a new row coming down. Let's see here. Barb, it was Dawson's Creek, a TV show in the 90s. A tweener something, I don't know. I don't even know what to call it, right? Like, I was a good wholesome child. I watched like Little House on the Prairie in 95. I was what, 13? Yeah. Yeah, Little House on the Prairie for me, right? And Renee's she's watching Dawson's Creek. And it's like kids going through what do you call it? Like the adolescent stage. And I was not. I wasn't going to sit there and watch. It's pretty cringy as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, that is old, Barb. She found it on Netflix. I can't wait to tell her that someone called her TV show old. She's gonna be thrilled. Yeah, so tonight we could have had a better camera, and we could have had a microphone for better sound, but I had to talk myself out of it, which in the long run is a good thing, but I'm kind of sad that I didn't buy them right now, because you could have like amazing quality stream right now, and we'll never know. Oh well, soon we will have two good cameras. I don't know. Am I even on the? I'm not even on. You can't even see my hands. That's so funny. Talk about neglecting the audience, man. All right, where was I? I don't remember. I was at Best Buy. We could have had a good stream, except I didn't buy equipment that I want. So, but we'll get there. One of these days, we'll have like at least two cameras. And here's the thing, right? Like, here's why I didn't pick up anything at Best Buy. Like, they had a Yeti microphone, which is like a good starter microphone. Okay. But they had the big one, and I really don't have the desk space for a large microphone. I could make it fit, but that's just some finagling I'd rather not do. And the big microphone is $30 more than the little one, so I don't really want to pay that. Are we all the way around? I think we're all the way around on this whale here. Kind of. So I want to, I'll probably grab the little one off of Amazon or something. Or somewhere. I'll grab it somewhere. I try not to shop on Amazon as much as I can. Not because I don't like Amazon. I just hate Jeff Bezos. So. He's like, you know how people hate Disney? I hate Jeff Bezos. All right. That is all the way around. We just fill in clear rings from here on out, and we're done. If we have enough clear rings. Right? All right, all right. Okay. Here's the whale tail, dorsal fin. Here's the face. I think it looks pretty good. I think it came out pretty good. I'm happy with it. All right. Let's see here. So, I think I was saying in the last stream, these engineered rings, like we've known that they have this fracture problem and have had it for some time, like since they came out, right? And Get up. There we go. All right. And you would think that it would be a problem that would have been solved by now. You know? And this is a fresh batch, as far as I know. Like, all the rings I'm using now are from they're not from the old stock. They're rings I had to purchase to finish this project once I foolishly started it. So, and I have had a couple of them crack. Hopefully we won't have that issue too much. It is what it is. It is what it is, you know. Because the faster we get it done, the better. Because then the faster we can put it in the oven and get the fractures fixed, and hopefully we won't have any issues. All right. So soon we'll be putting it in the oven, and then we'll be done. And hopefully, I hope to use up every last ring on this. Because if I don't use up every last ring, I'm just going to toss the rest of them. You know, okay. These engineer rings, these engineer plastic rings are cool. They're not something I want to work with beyond this project. Unless a specific request comes up. They're really large rings. Projects go really fast. It's typically not my comfort zone to do an inlay. Although I've got like 2 sitting right here I need to finish. All right. They will be on the... I have another project after this. And then once we're done with that, we'll probably be moving on to one of the inlays. Hopefully, if I can figure out how to do it. That's going to be the fun part, sitting here on camera, stuttering like a moron as I try and figure out how to do this inlay. These rings go so quick, it's nuts. It really is. I mean, they'll wear out your fingertips, but, you know, they take up a lot of space. It's nice. It's a nice change. All right. Yeah. So, who's watching? What are you guys doing tonight? What's going on? How's your quarantine? Have you been quarantining? Is anyone sick? I hope you're not. A couple people in my family got the coronavirus, and they're fine now. But you know, they were pretty sick there for a little bit. All right. Who's ready for Black Friday? Let me ask that question. You're not good? Oh, Barb, what's going on? What's not good? Are you saying like the fact that my family got sick isn't good? It wasn't good, but they're fine now. They're kind of whiny, so I figured as long as they were whining, they were probably okay. I almost died today. Twice. Let's change in light bulbs in a chandelier. Let's change the light bulbs in a chandelier. It's about 10 feet up off the ground. And getting ready to make an early Thanksgiving meal tonight. Heck yeah. 95%. Good. Hi. Is it Kara or Kara? Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell by the way it's spelled. So I'm 10 feet up in the air on this scaffolding ladder, trying to change out these light bulbs. And it's like this, right? Like the ladder's, the wall that the ladder is being supported on is in front of me, right? And the chandelier or whatever, the light fixture's behind me. I'm turning like this, right? Like trying to change out, you know, light bulbs, like so. And it was not, it was very, very hard on my back. And I almost didn't make it. The answer to either way, go with. Okay, so which one's the Irish? That didn't help me any. Cara. Are you an Irish lass, Cara? Probably a terrible Irish accent. I don't know. I've never spent enough time in Ireland to know. I did stop over in the airport in Dublin once, and I did have, I did pick up a bottle of whiskey there, but the bar was closed, so there wasn't like, you know, Guinness to go with my evening meal. I was on a like a two-day trip from the Middle East back to Louisiana. Cara instead of era. Okay. Cara. Cara. And we didn't see any Irelanders, any Irish people while we were there, except for the lady at the cash register who I don't remember her having much of an accent beyond what you see in like television and stuff. A bar closed in Ireland, yeah, in the airport at like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I know it's unheard of. Speaking of bars, let's see here. See how room service is going. Let's see. Hi. I'm texting Renee to send my son down with a beverage. Yeah, the bar's closed in Ireland, in the airport, so I don't know how late they stay open. But I picked up a bottle of scotch and or a bottle of whiskey. And then took the rest of the flight home back to Louisiana. And shortly after getting back, within hours of getting back from Iraq, I was in a bar called Finnegan's Wake in Shreveport, Louisiana, which is a little hole-in-the-wall Irish pub, kind of quiet throughout the week, live music on the weekends kind of joint. And that is where I would go every weekend while I was down in Louisiana. Because if you're not like super outdoorsy, there's not a lot to do in Louisiana that I've found. Not around the Fort Polk area. I always had to drive to Alexandria to do, which is where Finnegan's Wake is. And I hear stomping feet upstairs. All right. Let's see here. All right. Come on. There we go. Yeah. My world travels are limited to like Germany and Stopped in Ireland both times. No, like all 4 times going back and forth. We did spend 2 days in Rhein-Main, Germany. There's not a lot there. It's like outside a small military base. And we had some German breakfast. And there was a dancing purple hippo in the commercials. Let me show you one of them. That's how much progress I've made while I've been yakking away. All right. No. They have a snap. They are designed with a snap in place. I can't see through the camera. Okay. See that hole? And there's a hole in a peg. And you put the peg in the hole, and then it stays closed. Right? They're definitely pretty cool, right? Like, this project went fairly quickly. So, I'm happy with them. What, kiddo? What, dude? Perfect. Perfect. This is what children are for. Thanks, bud. Love you. All right. All right. Room service. Yeah, they snap closed. Okay. I don't know if you were here at the start of this when I first started talking about these. There's 3 kinds. They come in a couple different sizes. There's white, black, and clear. Right? Now, the white and black, they all close without issue, right? You can close them. A great thing to do is to glue them closed with like some super glue or Gorilla Glue, is what I read. The clear ones, when you close them, they go from a round shape to an oval shape, and that causes fractures to form in the other side of the ring, right? And as you're working with them, they will break, right? Okay, so just be careful with the clear ones and know this in advance. Once you're done placing them with wherever you're doing or whatever you're doing with them, right? You have to put all the clear rings, into the oven at 250 degrees for 15 minutes. And I'm pretty sure that's correct. There's a big thread on it on the Ring Lord. I think it's tagged in the description of this ring. So if you go to the clear rings, right, I think there's a place where you can find where they talk about how to make it so that the clear rings aren't fragile. And then once you cook them in the oven for 15 minutes at 250 degrees, they should be good to go, right? I'm not an expert, but that's what I plan on doing once this project is done. All right. Tiny bubbles in my beer makes me happy. Here. They come in clear, black, and white, and that's it as far as I know. I just saw the announcement that TRL is having a new website built, which, like, thank God. I'm not like the greatest, website developer or anything. But the TRL, the Ring Lord website is really a love-hate relationship. So they might have some new colors pop up when they have the new website open. I don't know. I doubt it. I think it's just black, white, and clear. All right, what are we working on? All right, we're working on the butt. Finishing up the clear area. in the butt of this whale. All right. Oh. Chain Link Up girls had a drawing tonight, and I forget. Hang on. Someone named Shelby won a blanket for me tonight on their drawing. So if you don't follow the Chain Link Up in their drawings, they're giving a bunch of stuff away. And MailleWerX.com, my website, was one of the sponsors and gave away a blanket. So congratulations to all their winners tonight. I'll send out this blanket as soon as I can. Probably tomorrow. Shouldn't be too hard. Definitely had to mention that because that is, you know, some happenings today. What, kiddo? Okay, that's not an emergency. I need you to go upstairs. Huh? You can't be on camera. You cannot be on camera right now, dude. You've already, like, pushed this issue twice now. Okay? I don't know what happened to your games. Go find anything else to do. Daddy will come upstairs when I'm done, and I will help you with it.
When you're done with that?
No, when I'm done, I'll be done in 30 minutes. Okay? All right, stop.
Which way does my hand come from?
Over there. See it? Ah! All right, get out of here. I love you. I want you to have fun with your tablet. Please don't bring me tablet issues. Like the one night I pull him aside and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be doing a live stream on the internet. Please don't come downstairs, right? Hadn't had an issue until tonight. And tonight's like the only night where I pulled him aside and said that. So, I don't know. Door locks. Need door locks. He wants the games on his tablet fixed. Okay. That's you know, definitely an emergency to a 6-year-old, I assume. Right. All right, let me put the camera back down. Man, I'm so, like, okay. On the one hand, like, I'm upset, right? I told y'all that I went to Best Buy and I was looking at cameras and I had them in my hand and I was going to the register, right? Okay, and then I didn't buy anything but the USB stick I went for. Okay. And then I was looking at TVs, and I almost bought 3 TVs. Not that I have money for 3 TVs, right? But, you know, I was like, yeah, you know, since we're buying one, we might as well get all of them at the same time. So Best Buy did not have the greatest selection. Our Best Buy here in Kenosha. They didn't have the greatest collection of cameras, and that was ultimately the deciding factor, right? One of the salesmen I had been talking about TVs with, had he shown back up, I probably would have left with 3 TVs. Not because I'm a pushover, but, you know, I was like, I went back to the TV section, kind of wanted to talk to him a little bit more and ask him a couple more questions. And he, like, I don't know where he went, if he was on break or what, but he was not available for an extended period of time, right? And I was like, fine, I'll just grab my microphone and my camera and leave. Because I you know, no one else is offering me assistance, and I can't find the guy I want to talk to, so I was walking out and had the microphone and the camera in hand, and I was like, you know what? I really need to do some more research on this, because while the box says that it does X, you know, does the internet agree that that camera actually performs the way it says? And it's, I mean, I'm sure it does. The first camera we got to fix is this one on the laptop, right? That's the first one. The second one we got to get is the overhead camera. And then we might do like a child camera on the other side of the basement to let us know when my son is coming downstairs. Or a kitty cam, a cat cam or a dog cam, you know, or maybe a significant other cam. I don't know. All right, how are we looking? It's looking like almost a completed edge here. See, the race is on. The race is on between like the number of rings we need to finish this and the number of rings we have. It's getting, we're getting very down to some very slim pickings here. And once these clear rings are set, like I don't want to be pulling them apart and trying to make them fit, you know, or make them work somewhere else. All right, where are we at here? Let's finish up down here at least. Okay, for right now. I will say, right, like, you're definitely using your fingertips a whole lot more doing these, using these engineered plastic rings. And my fingertips are definitely burning. It's like when you first start playing guitar and the strings make your fingers bleed. That is a strange ring here. I don't know what that's doing here. Probably came from my pile O rings over here. The mess on my desk that does not seem to want to go away. All right. Have you guys seen the stockings on MailleWerX.com? Yeah, you definitely have to build up some calluses. This is nuts. We put up some new stockings the last couple days, and I got some more Christmassy designs coming. In fact, after this, I'm not turning off the computer. I'm turning on a design to be completed. And then we will add it to a stocking design. I want to do more. But, you know, limited for time right now. Just limited for time. So, we'll take what we can get. Like, I wanted to do so much more for Halloween. I had so many more ideas, right? And I only got like 3 out. You know? I got like 3 designs out for Halloween, which sucked, but I was pretty happy with it. Like they were cool designs. They took several hours to do, but I wanted to do a lot more. Yeah, we so don't have enough rings. Well, that sucks. That's okay. Whatever. If we have to order more, at this point, you know, if we have to order more, like, we'll know almost exactly how many more we need. And it's good that we are running out, using up what we have, right? So I'm okay with it. My cup overfloweth. A lot of rings. It's not really like it looks like a lot of. It's not. All right. Put you back down here. Okay, almost done with this edge right here. All right. And then we'll have to, I don't know. Like we have a bunch of white rings left, which we were going to use for straps. We may just end up doing like a mishmash of the leftover rings that we have. A mishmash? I don't know. Because I don't want to order more rings necessarily for this project. Because the whole point of me doing these streams, thank you, Kara, is to get rid of rings. To make sure I am down here at least 2 times a week working on projects. Right? To hold me accountable so that I'm getting through all these rings that have been sitting here for forever. A lot of them. And I posted a meme the other day, something about, you know, forgetting. It was a picture of Gandalf, and it's like going through my ring stash and having no memory of ordering these rings, right? Well, like some of these rings that I have were ordered 10 years ago, right? I never got to them. I never got to work on their designated project for multiple reasons. Yeah, see, there's a broken clear ring right there. If you look at my left-hand side, you can see where the peg goes into the hole. The hole is broken. All right, that happens. It happens. Hopefully it doesn't happen a lot over the next couple of... This is another one. Yeah, right there. Right in my hand. Just broke. Okay? You got to be quick with these. Right? Like once I have all the rings woven into place, right? They're going in the oven as quick as I can get them in there. All right. Okay. All right. There. I had to replace those real quick. And it's insanely frustrating, right? To have a ring break like that. But, you know, whatever. It is what it is. It's not the end of the world. Just a ring breaking. All right. Okay. I don't know. Someone was yelling at me from upstairs. All right, you wonder if that will be an issue as the piece ages. I hope not. I hope once the I hope not, and I don't believe so. Right? Once you stick in the oven for a little bit, should be fine. They're actually quite strong. So you just gotta get the you gotta get them warmed up a little bit to release the tension. Right? Plus, also, like I said, the two rings that I just found broken, right? Those rings they've never been put, they've never been warmed up to like release the tension to fix the fractures in them, and they've been in a bag for for the better part of 10 years, right? So, and like they've been all over. Who knows what elemental issues they've had or been exposed to, right? All right. Okay. This inlay is getting too big for the small amount of space I have on this desk, right? Means it's time to finish it and move on. Ramble on. Listen to some Aerosmith before I popped on here. Always a good time. Here. I love the fact that I'm on the main, like the MailleWerX page, right? And last night I was on my personal page doing this. I didn't get near as many comments or anything. I don't think anybody showed up. Oh, throwing rings on the floor. Abusive rings. There we go. Rings can definitely be abusive. All right. At least your 4-in-1 is easy to reweave without tearing it all apart. Yeah, it's pretty simple. It's not like full Persian or like elf weave or something. It's just trying to take a ring out and put a new ring in. Just nuts. So thankfully, it's not like that. Now here's something interesting. There is one clear ring whose opacity is not like the others. That's weird. Let's see here. I don't know if this camera's going to pick up on it, right? But this ring right here is not as clear as the others, right? I wonder why that is. I wonder why. Is it just a defect? Or is it like we got a new ring in here and all the rest of these are old rings? I don't know. Don't know. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe it's something. I'd like to know. Right? But I don't, like I said, I don't want to work with these rings again in the future if I can avoid it. Without, like a really good reason to do it. Yeah, you can't. My camera's not good enough for you to really be able to see. And the difference is minute, right? It's like if all the rest of these clear rings are water, it's like someone poured a little bit of milk in the water. Except it's like, yeah, it's like milky. So, don't know. All right. And Thanks for hanging out, Kara. I appreciate it. Just, you know, it's nice to have someone to chat with. Like I was saying last night, like, nobody hopped on or anything. It was just me chilling by myself making a video, which is, like, hard to do, right? When you know that you're not talking with anyone. I think, like, what I'm going to do now, we kind of got 2.5 sides done, right? This top half, this bottom half, and half of the side right here. I'm going to take the rest of these clear rings, and I'm going to put them all around here as much as I can, right? So instead of going down like this in rows, I'm going to go here and try to get as much clearing distance around the head of this fish as possible. You hang on Josh's stream regularly? Josh Bracken. I like his streams. They're fun. He's got about as good a camera quality as I do. He's having like some big Viking bash this weekend. I hope he has fun. I think it's this weekend anyway. I don't know. I would like to go to that one day. Because I think it is his birthday. So alright. Yeah, Josh has a few blankets and puzzles and shirts of mine. And I really appreciate him as a customer. He's a good dude, and he likes my stuff, so yeah, it's his birthday this weekend. He's got like some big celebration at his house. Some, like, you know, probably bonfires and drunk people and axes being thrown through the air. So sounds like a rip-roaring time. There's another one. There's another ring that's not as clear as the rest. So 2 out of like all the ones I've vaguely seen. All right. I really don't want to go further than here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's got a couple of them. He's got actually I have an inlay of his coming here pretty soon. All right. I think that's enough to switch to this side now. Kind of like one additional row here. One additional row here, and then we'll do one more over here, and then we'll just keep going back and forth until we're out of clear rings. I don't know. I think that's the best plan. Who knows? We might have enough clear rings to like go all the way around, and all this will be for nothing. I don't know. A heck of a party. Yeah. Yeah, for real. Like, he knows how to throw a birthday party. I don't know how to throw a birthday party. Like, if I had to throw a birthday party for myself, I'd just be like, yeah, just have Josh throw me a birthday party, because that sounds like fun. Renee gets me all kinds, or Renee gets all kinds of involved, right? Especially for our son. You get him the bouncy house and the helium balloons and whatnot, and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll be there. Terrible. I'm a terrible parent. Birthdays are not my thing. You watch him do the thistle and the harp, the puzzles or the inlays, or both? Because I have the thistle inlay coming my direction sometime in the near future. All right. The inlays. He didn't do the puzzles on his stream? Yeah, it probably would have been a pain in the butt. Like, I have one, the yin yang puzzle. That was a killer. I was very surprised at how difficult it really was. So, all right, one more. Fish head. Fish head. All right. Okay. Where are we at here? 56 minutes? Okay. Well, I think it's pretty good amount we got done there. We're almost done with these clear rings. Got through a lot of those. Right? The inlay is well over 2/3 of the way done. Hopefully these clear rings don't break. I'll give you a status shot here. Tell me, if you turn your head sideways, does that look like a whale? Does that look like a killer whale? I think so. You know, what's the Free Willy movie? It's Free Willy. Yeah. Yeah, dude, that totally looks like one. That's awesome. I like the way it hangs too. All right. All right. I think that turned out quite nice. In fact, nice enough to post some pictures of it afterwards. Do like a progress pic update. And then that's all the clear rings we have? That's it? Dang, man. That's not going to be nearly enough. We might have to stop on this and order some more. I don't know. All right, Kara. Tell you what, if you haven't checked out MailleWerX.com, check out MailleWerX.com. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you. Thank you, Kara. If you're watching us on YouTube, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you're watching it on Facebook, there should be a button somewhere around here that lets you know when I have a live stream going on. So be sure to click that. And I will talk to you guys maybe tomorrow night. I don't know yet. Because we did Friday night, we did Saturday night. Maybe we'll do 3 again this weekend. All right. Carl, thanks for hanging out. I will talk to you later on. Have a good night.